Hello, welcome back to another episode of James Plays City Skylines. So, we're right where we left off. I did leave it running again to get us some money and for some more people to move in. However, I think we've approached the limit of how many people can move into the city as it is. So, we need to do some more expansion. I have a sneeze that... Oh, it passed. Oh! Okay. It's right on the, edge of happening. So if I sneeze out of nowhere, please forgive me. We do have some crime problem in the supposedly nice part of town. Um, so let's just build another one of these things, shall we? I kind of want it there. It's out of the way enough, but still close enough that it can, deal with that. Oh, finally, the sun's coming up. Yeah, I also skipped most of the night. Although, look at these bridge lights. Like, they're more spectacular at night, but wow. Whoever designed those bridges, good job. Um, So instead of using up all this open space that we have readily available, why don't we build a kick-ass bridge over here, and we'll build our next residential neighborhood. But in order to build a bridge, we need a big enough road to justify it. So let's upgrade this. Actually, no, we'll leave that as... Um, and we'll sort out hooking this into a more efficient system later. For now, we're going to have this go. Oh, that looks nice. And I just want to make sure it looks just right. There we go. And then that will. Oh, and here's our highway. Oops. Okay, so let's. We can't afford one of those. We've got a good bit of money. I mean, 19 grand to kind of throw around here. So let's just do that. So that'll be our exit. Yeah, I can just do that. So people can get off or get back on. And then, wait. No, I need it for the other side as well. So what if I do... So this needs to split off into two roads. One of which will do that, and then the other... Here comes the cool part. If I hit page up, it actually elevates the road. And then it can go over stuff. Isn't that so cool? Then page down. Page down. Oh, no. Alright, and now... And now... Just do that. So now people can get on and off this this highway. It's not the most attractive of, highway exits, but it works. So then we're going to do, because this is close to the highway, we may be expecting a little more density. So also this is going to be a big neighborhood. This is going to be like our first proper suburb. So we're going to plan for expansion here, and we're going to build it a little more, what's a good word to describe what I'm trying to say here? You know what it's like when all the houses are kind of the same and, it's just perfect rows and rows of houses. It's going to be a little more like that. Well, it doesn't mean we can't have curved roads here and there. Oh, we're out of money. Well, I guess 20 grand doesn't buy you that much. Also, we can see the rocks we put in last time have made a bit of a difference here, is making these rapids a little more rapid. Also, our tourist district, 3 visitors last week, although there are 5 cars in the parking lot. Somewhat suspicious. 2 people didn't pay. Or are just watching, and there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. But no, it's they're up to no good. So I've been seeing a lot of these crime things around. So our police coverage has been a little thin, although we did just jails availability. Okay, so we're good for jails, and crime rate is actually only 5%. I suppose us buying that new police station did have an effect. Let's see our fire. Death care. What a no crematoriums, but our cemeteries are still good to go. Let's see. There's a fire. Fire. Oh, there it is. It's the little helmet. It doesn't look good. It's not looking good. We've got about 7 grand. I mean, next time there's a fire, we'll build one. We'll build a big one too. All right. With our 7 grand, we're just gonna start building a small portion of this. Oops. And we want to maximize the efficiency of this space here. So leave as few small gaps as possible. We're also gonna have to connect the power to the people, and the water. The water should be a little easier since we can dig the tunnels or dig the pipes underwater. Although we don't have enough money. I just want to start like having some people move in here. Because right now we're not really growing at all. So, and we want to be growing. So, okay, so that's pretty, wow, that's ugly. We'll think of a better, oh, if we build a dam here, that will conduct power. So, once we build a dam, that'll probably solve that dam problem with a dam. Damn it. The river I'm talking about. We're gonna dam the river. We're gonna dam it. We're gonna dam it all to hell. Hell's the next town over. Hell, Michigan. This is actually a town called Hell, Michigan. Imagine the people that live there must be so tired of like jokes of like, oh, you live in hell. They're like, yes, we get it. It's not like I've been living here my entire life, and I've heard every single person who comes to visit make that joke. Like, you know, who named that town too? Like, they didn't think of at any point renaming it. I wonder how old it is. Because there was a period of time in U.S. history, you know, like Prohibition and even before that, during right around the Civil War and stuff, where religious fervor was at an all-time high. So I'd imagine a town called Hell would not have gone over so well with the, you know, the good religious folk. All right, so our suburb is growing here. This isn't going to be, you know, the nicest part of town, but it's not going to be the worst either. It's kind of just going to be a generic. Oh, that's a low land value thing. Well, maybe we'll. Well, I mean, you aren't next to a literal farm. We'll build a park where your houses are. And that should help. A, because I just evicted you, and B, because we actually are addressing the problem. So they handied anything, I realized this a couple episodes back. I pointed to the FPS counter that's in the top right of the screen, and also some other stuff, but my face cam's there, so you may not have actually been able to see it. And by may not have, I mean definitely could not see it. So, yeah. Anyways. Wish you could... I cannot wait till we get dams. Is it next unlock we get them? No. What about the one after? Yes. Okay, so once we get to 8,500 people, or 8,500, however you prefer to say it, we get a bunch of good stuff. High-tech housing is quite good, because it's basically just like a pay money for higher land value. Industrial space planning is pretty good. But here's the hydro power plant. Also train stations. So 8,500 people is quite a good milestone we want to get to. And our city, Mega City Ultra, is looking pretty good. I like the way it's kind of organically fitting into the shoreline and growing out of that circle there. It's looking good. This is going to be a long series, by the way. I don't know if you, know that. I'm just letting you know a little secret here. We're going to go for a good bit of while, um, which is kind of like a while and a bit. It's a good bit of while. Um, no, this series is going to go on for a decent chunk of time because we can get this city to be really, really big. And that's exactly what we'll do. These boots are going to walk all over you. Or something, something. Alright, what if we do... We're going to destroy a bunch of houses here. But what if we do... Well, we should at least try and make it look nice. What if we do that? So now people from over there can have a bit more of a direct route to get... So there, it's kind of a good link. People can get out and either go to the highway that way, or if there's traffic, go along that way. Alright, that works. Also, we can destroy that, and the rest of the power line, I think, as well. Then we just have to take a look at our zoning. First here, industrial, just 2 there. I think that's it. And then residential here, we can fix all the stuff we mucked up. There, it's good. Okay, so our residential demand really took a dive when we built this big suburb here, but it'll slowly fill out. We should go a little faster, but you know, you can't always get what you want. Oh, but if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Oh, this place is full. So what we need, we can't afford it, or we don't get an incineration plant yet. Space for landfills is really quite, we're going to unload this. So when you hit empty, it actually just empties to another one. Like now they're just going to take the trash here. You know? So the only way to permanently get rid of trash, other than just filling an entire area with landfills, is to get a garbage incinerator and put it like far, far away in a galaxy long, long time ago. Is that a... Oh, it is a ship. Kind of it's a cruise ship. Transporting passengers to Verville. Oh, watch it go by, kids. Maybe one day, Uncle Mayor is gonna build a cruise ship port. And that fabulous cruise ship. Oh, look, it's turning this way. It's totally showing off. They're totally just like, yeah, we're gonna drive close to your city to. Like, there's no reason. They just literally just turned around. Also, there's a few more off in the distance. Yeah, no, they're totally showing off. They don't have to come down here, but they totally do. All right. Also, yeah, let's. So we'll be able to expand one more over here, and we can kind of take advantage of these islands here. And maybe this will become our ultimately where we're going to do, obviously, if we need to get rid of that problem. But where we can do our proper like resort stuff. Once our city's nice and big, this will be like just a purely residential island, and then we'll have a bridge over, and you can, yeah, it'll be cool. But in the meantime, and this will be like our bustling downtown core. All right. You, not enough educated workers. Right, let's see our school situation. So, elementary school is okay. High school, we're really coming up on the limit here. And what does this... Okay, so the satellite dish is a university thing. But it feels a little cheaty to kind of get it before we have the proper university. And it only really takes 50 people and costs $32,000 compared to this one, which takes 4,500 people and costs only twice as much. So yeah, the value for money proposition there is really not looking great for favor of that woman from Contact who wants us to build satellite dishes. Now that's an obscure reference, and by obscure I mean from an older movie. that you may not have seen. Contact, it's this lady has a bunch of satellite dishes. Like she gets like the government to build her like this whole array of satellite dishes, and then they like get a signal. Like, and it's definitely like alien. They get contact. I mean, spoilers, obviously, but the movie's called Contact, so I mean, come on, give me a break. Like, cut me some slack here. All right, farms are looking good. I like how the dirt roads are looking, and how this guy has just parked his Ferrari. Is that? Well, it's kind of a Ferrari. It's a zoom zoom go fast car. Oh, nice station wagon. Uh, that is not a Jeep. In what universe is that like wood paneling on the side? Come on. Come on. Yeah, okay, buddy. Probably bought a station wagon, wrote Jeep on the side just to mess with his mayor. Found out the mayor was so upset about those little... Where are those cars? I should be able to find one. Those stupid... Here's one. Of course it's in front of the high school. These things. One, two... There's 4 of them in immediate sight. And watch, if I go around back, there'll be another. Oh no, they got lucky this time. But they are just... Is that another one? Yep, that's another one. And another one. And, like, what is this? Some, like, rad phenomenon? Hang on. Elementary school. Whose car is this? What? Uneducated senior. Why are you... Oh, he works at the high school. Uneducated... You don't have an education. And you work at... Hang on. If you work at the high school, why are you parked at the elementary school? And also, why are you uneducated? I don't know. Maybe I should stop, like, creepily spy. Oh, there was a kid probably ate a peanut butter sandwich. Yeah. Load them up, boys. Mayor should probably stop spying on his people. Oh, I forgot I had this, like, Twitter thing. What a great city. Yep. What's wrong with our garbage collection service? Okay. Secret Service, go kill him. You ever watch Night Vale? If you haven't, after this episode, look up Night Vale. It's pretty cool. And then in the next episode, I'll talk about it. And I will expect you to have seen it. It's a podcast. It's like a fake radio show from a town where all like the X-Files and all the occult stuff happens, and it's like the guy tells you to watch out for different colors of unmarked helicopters. Like if the helicopters are black, don't worry about it. That's just the sheriff's secret police. If the helicopters are blue, that's the mega corporation that's taking over our town. If the helicopters are purple with strange writings, return to your homes and paint a red stripe across your door. Like it's goofy like stuff like that, Oh, I gotta hang on my cellular phone. I'll just set that to the side. It's very unprofessional of me to be distracted while working. Although I don't know if this really classifies as working. Especially since I turned off all the ads on my videos, so it's like even if I was super famous at this, I still would not be making anything. Which I hope you guys are appreciating that all the videos I upload are non-monetized. A, so, if there's any copyright things, I can kind of sweep that under the rug. And B, so that you don't have to watch stupid ads at the beginning. So if you have ad block on, like, more power to you. You really should use ad block. More for I like the way this building looks. More for a, privacy concern than anything else, really. Oh, we got lots of money. Maybe we should build another bridge. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Maybe one from there to here. What if I do... If I do a bridge like that? No, I don't like that one. Well, what if I do... Nah. I mean, I want to do a single lane bridge, but I don't like the way it looks. And that's the biggest deciding factor for me when doing anything, is how it looks. Can I put trees on it? No, there won't be any trees. Well, I'll just leave it then. It's not that important. I suppose I should finish doing the roads for this residential district. We'll just have that kind of follow the highway. And then do that, that, and that. Just do that, that, and have that go like so, and thusly. Then we can hook up. How are we doing for water? Yeah, we're gonna have to get a new one relatively soon, but I think we're okay for the immediate time being. So I like the way this kind of. It almost looks like if the highway wasn't here, it would almost kind of look like a sail. But I like the sail. Ba 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 da da ba. Anyways, uh, yeah, I like the way it's following the contours here. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, that extends out like that. So in order for us to not get noise complaints, we need our highways to have noise barriers on them. So we'll do some of those. Oops. Hang on. No, Control Z doesn't work. They really need to like undo what you just did, but because the number of times I've been like, oops, I accidentally turned that road into a, freeway. This quiet residential little street into a bustling freeway, and I can't upgrade that. All right, so these speed barriers, like the ones you see in actual highways, will unfortunately block the people's view of this burgeoning development. But you have no power. We need more power. All right, we'll do another one of you. Cross the street from the landfill. It's not like this neighborhood's getting any worse. All right, so that one's 50% full. And this one's 66% full. So you can see, I've just evened it out between them. But that trash is not going anywhere. And, oh, and we got to, do that. And that, and that. Okay. This looks good. I mean, this looks like a proper suburb, And then you can cross the bridge. I hope this is not too, like, dizzying or awful looking for you guys. You can cross the bridge into the city proper. Okay. God, that music just got really loud. You can see I've got everything turned down, but this music, it's like it's quiet sometimes, and then it's loud other times. And now it just went away. All right. We are looking good. Oh, we're over for time. Jeepers. I'm like scrambling, like, I need something to do. We're out of time. Awesome. No. I'm sad to see this episode end. But thank you so much for watching. Please leave your feedback, up, down, all around, the usual. If you have any questions or comments about the mods I'm using, I'll probably maybe remember to put those in the descriptions. Maybe if you're lucky. I'll try my best. That's all I ever do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.